Unbelievable! Incredible! Unbelievable!
Save! And Spark our champions! Good up, Pepe!
Goal! It doesn't get any better than that!
Welcome to the Gotham Soccer League on Game and Frame. My name is Noah Zimmerman. Behind the camera is Nicholas Marshall. Tonight is the Division I Gotham Soccer League final between Braza FC and New York City, Egypt. It's a windy and rainy night here at Pier 40 in Manhattan as the fall season nears its end around the soccer world. Tonight, two top teams in the Gotham League will face off for silverware. Last time these sides faced off, it was Braza overpowering Egypt in a high-scoring affair, 6-3 at Randall's Island. That was late in October. Of course, we'll have to see what they can do here on a cold, rainy Thursday night in Manhattan. It's always a fun affair when Gotham Soccer League sides clash in a division final. Sure to see some late night action here along the Hudson River. We'll see who will come out on top tonight. Stay tuned here on Game and Frame to find out. Just a quick look at the table. Apologize, we do not have it available to toss up on screen, but I will read through it. The 9 teams Braza Football Club in their first ever competitive season. 7 wins, 1 draw, no losses for 22 points, a 26 goal differential, overpowering everybody in their first season. New York City, Egypt, second, right behind them with 18 points. They have 6 wins and 2 losses in their 8 matches. Behind them in third was Eseba FC, fourth, 3-Legged Crow, and 5th was Inner Tribeca, 6th was Goldfish FC, 7th AFC Istanbul, 8th Columbia Chinese Soccer Team, and 9th was Superdiski. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back here at Pier 40. Welcome to Pier 40 here in Manhattan. It's the Gotham Soccer League final between Braza FC and New York City, Egypt. Just about ready to kick off here. It's sure to be a thrilling match. The second of the fall season between these two sides. The first went 6-3 in Braza's favor. We'll see if they can do it again in their first ever competitive season here in the final. After winning the season, coming up on top of the league table with 22 points, 4 clear of New York City, Egypt. Of course, you never know how things will go in a final, especially with field conditions like this. The rain has been pouring for quite some time. Wind has picked up. Hopefully it does not last for the full 90 tonight, but that isn't quite up to us. Braza went undefeated this season, 7 wins and 1 draw. As we are underway here at Pier 40, Egypt get the ball rolling there in red tops, black pants. Across to them, Braza in all white, red accents. Braza 7 wins, 1 draw. Egypt 6 wins, 2 losses. Everything to play here. All the way back to Egypt's keeper. He plays it out. Some space here on the near side. Sent long. Found by an Egypt man, laid off, but can't quite make the run to finish off that move as Egypt. Here's how Egypt will line up today. In goal is Ahmed, number 1. Omar, number 23. Al-Haddad, 74. Hegazi, number 11. Haridi, 13. You have Samuel, Libo with number 19. Hossam at 16. Zizo wearing number 10. Karim wearing 20. Caleb, number 2. Yusuf, 18. And Tanios, the captain, number 12. So playing is Hafez, wearing another 11 jersey, and Mo, wearing an Al-Ali kit. Braza on the ball now, under pressure. They have it and send it all the way to the goalkeeper. That's Dwayne. He plays it short. Braza will try to move forward. The other players for Braza today, number 10 is Kayo, 4 is Brian Simpson. We also have Omizi wearing the 11, Carlos at 6, Omar with number 5, Jaden Tibbs 16, Miguel Alcantara number 3, Christian Alcantara 14, Mohsin wearing number 8, 17 is Danny, 7 Ronaldo, 9 is Victor, 15 David, 12 Sal. There are a couple more. I will try to get those names to you shortly. Out of play on the far side, it will be a throw to Egypt. It crosses the midfield line. They'll have to send it right back over, and then possession is coughed up right in the center of the pitch. Space for Braza to move, trying a first touch pass. Goalkeeper off his line. He collects. Playing back with their goalkeeper is Egypt, trying to switch the field. Braza shifting over, and there's a long ball cut out, but taken right back. The ball slips out of play. Braza slipping in, running out of real estate. It will be a goal kick here. NYC Egypt's captain is Tanios, the team founder as well. He's also one of 5 players who currently or in the past have played for Manhattan Celtic in the CSL and EPSL. These players are Al-Haddad, Haridi, Libo, Hossam, and Tanios. They also have Yusuf, who played with Brooklyn FC. Amongst them, some college players as well. Hafez at Columbia, Samuel at Viterbo in Wisconsin, and Haridi for Hofstra. Pinned into their own half here, though. having trouble carrying that ball across midfield. But still enjoying the bulk of possession are Egypt here in the early minutes. Bouncing ball picked up by Braza. Steered out of play, and possession will change hands once more. Space all the way back with the goalkeeper for Braza. And they'll reset here. Shifting over, inviting some pressure. It comes. And then there's a little giveaway. Lucky not to hand Egypt a chance there was Braza. Now two Egypt players working together to strip the ball. They have a chance to drive that into the box, but it's blocked. It will go out for the first corner of the match. Let's see how Egypt positions themselves for this one. Looks like they're going near that top of the box. We'll see if they crash the back or front post. They prefer to keep it in the middle. Ball's driven in. High floating ball towards that back post into the hands of the goalkeeper. The referee may have whistled that it never actually entered play, or rather that it entered late, as we will have a goal kick here. Now Braza will move from the back. Dwayne, the goalkeeper, gets the play restarted again, and here they go on the right side. Cut out before too much damage can come of that one. Egypt will be able to reset their defense here. Both sides march further down the field. As I said before, this is the first competitive season for Braza. Quite an accomplishment to go undefeated in their first season in 8 matches. And the teams they went up against, quite talented as well. So Egypt picked the ball up inside their own half, trying to run out with it. It's a long ball, running out of space. Both sides still trying to figure out how exactly the wet field is letting that ball play. Wasn't too much time to get ready before this match started. But Braza passing well until that one. Final pass astray, they will have to return to their defensive end now. A few players pushing up. Egypt go across their back line. Some very talented teams here in this Gotham Soccer League First Division. Eseba, Three-Legged Crow, Inter Tribeca, all fantastic teams who have been in finals very recently. But Braza and Egypt came out on top this fall season. There's a giveaway. Braza back on the ball. So Omizi sends it forward. Bodies come together. Egypt come away with the ball. Space to move. Option in front, cut out before it can reach there. Strong little defensive step by Brian Simpson. Throw to come here from Samuel. It's Mo, pressured and turned around. Mo pressured by a second player. Finds his option. It was Hafez helping send it all the way back. The goalkeeper Ahmed getting things going once again, blasting that all the way to the midfield line. However, finds a white shirt instead. Opportunity to reset for Braza, but it's wasted. A little overeager on that long ball. Passes nearly 20 players on its way out for a goal kick. Long ball picked up by Mo. Trying to spring a run there. That was Samuel trying to get it. He will take the throw instead. Hafez running through, lays it off for Mo. Mo trying to thread it through once more. Can't get it into the safe hands of the goalkeeper. Egypt really starting to move forward with intent here in the early minutes. definitely had some more developed opportunities compared to Braza. They'll have to be a little more careful and safe with the ball. Men in white in possession once more. Carrying into midfield, and then the pass nearly intercepted. Second opportunity for Braza. They do very well to find space. Here's Brian Simpson picking out a teammate. Very good first touch and pass. Braza continue forward, turned around, running across, and a long distance drive well over the net. Not a bad shot, not a bad opportunity. Connection was decent. Today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Salt Athletic. Salt Athletic have made the world's freshest, most advanced cleat bag to save athletes and their nearest and dearest from smelly footwear after the game. The air case blocks smell using antimicrobial technology that makes for odor-free car rides and houses. Learn more about the air case and place your order by clicking the link below. Keep it fresh. Egypt throw in their own defensive third. Looked like it took a touch off of Samuel for a Braza throw. Taken quickly and short. Simpson lays it off. And then just an unfortunate little touch. Hands the ball back to Egypt. Space on Egypt's left side, but once again, a little overeager on the long ball. Ends up in the hands of the goalkeeper. Both sides now trying to explore that long ball just to sneak behind the back line. They'll likely have to be a little more creative. They actually want something to come from it. Good battle for possession. Linesman flag comes up, and it will be an Egypt throw once more. Near giveaway. And a few giveaways each direction as Egypt has some space to move that ball under heavy pressure. Forced back to midfield. Good quick passing north to south, but it is finally stripped by Braza. Here they come running the other way. 1-on-1, won by Egypt, out for a throw. Braza retained the ball. Again, Braza winners by 3 goals the first time these sides met. They got the job done at Randall's Island in October, 6-3. Of course, scoreless still early here at Pier 40, but you have no idea if this game will be a high-scoring affair like the first, or if this is another low-scoring affair. As there's a first opportunity, a clear chance for Braza, just can't direct that on goal. Ran into the box, and the ball will travel out of play. Very unfortunate, as there was the opportunity to just tip that goalwards. Couldn't quite find the angle. Player hits the deck. Whistle is blown. Restarting from the free kick. Egypt go into enemy territory, clearly won by 3 white shirts, only 1 red in the vicinity. A beautiful turn away from pressure there. Just gorgeous step around. That was Victor. And then a foul one for Braza. Brian Simpson doing well in possession. We'll get things restarted, and now Braza will explore their options on the right side. Their exploration goes awry, and it is a cheap giveaway. Bodies collide. Cleanly, will be another throw. Egypt moved the sticks. That throw won at first by Braza, but possession changes right back to Egypt. They can switch the field if they keep their heads up, turned away from pressure, and there is the good switch. Space to work in. Eager long ball. White shirt gets to it first. A beautiful defensive play to intercept that ball with one red shirt up top for Egypt, bearing down on goal. Whistle comes once more for Braza. They win yet another free kick inside their own defensive half. Brian Simpson, I believe he's already won 3 free kicks on the evening. Plenty of space in the midfield, but instead of turning, Braza play it back, and now they'll open up once more on the wing. Trying to cut into the middle of the field, a great sliding stop by Egypt. Play goes the other way. Light pressure by Egypt. Not stepping too hard to Braza. And a gorgeous first-time move, opening up space, making a run here. Can he keep it in play? He can. Chance for Braza, entering the box, dribbling past one, trying to find his man, but the feed is intercepted, finds a couple of feet that got in the way. It was a great run by Danny, just not enough mustard to finish the play. A little back heel layoff, but nobody was there to get it. Very nearly taken back by Egypt, but Braza pounce on that loose ball. Trying to get a little too cute on that run. That's how that attacking move ends. If you like this match, and if you like other competitive soccer matches in the tri-state area, check out what's coming up on Game and Frame. We have some great matches this weekend. Starting off on Saturday the 23rd, New York Renegades FC take on Brockton FC United in the UPSL National Playoff Round of 32. Should be a thrilling match, the playoff opener for Renegades. And then on Sunday, we have a trio of EPSL Metro Conference matches. First is Hoboken FC against Lansdowne Yonkers, that's at 4 p.m. Next is Zum Schneider against Central Park Rangers at 7, and then capping it off are the New York Pancyprian Freedoms as they take on New York Athletic Club at 8 p.m. You can catch those right here on Game and Frame, your home for grassroots soccer. Substitution coming here for Braza. Entering play, I believe that's Victor. We'll try to confirm names as the night continues. Whistle comes, soft foul, conceding a free kick in a very lethal spot. We'll see who steps up to take this one. It looks like it will be Brian Simpson. Finally, a free kick won by somebody who isn't wearing the number 4 in white. However, he will step behind the ball to take this one. Good opportunity to attack the net, but it is coming from a little bit of a sharp angle, so we'll see if he floats that back post instead. The ball will be swinging inward towards the goal. Simpson steps up towards the back post, finding a head just high. Good opportunity. Good shot. Just got under it. So that's three very, very promising attacks by Braza. Can't find the net yet, but both sides really finding their feet here at Pier 40. Restarting here from the goal kick. See if Ahmed chooses to send this long or keep it short. He opts long. The wind is battling for that ball just enough to send it out of play. Throw in slips out of the hands. The Braza man. Egypt clean up. Give it right back. We'll see if they press on this opportunity. It's a light press, trying to close off options for Braza, but they do have a fullback on the right side. And that's a poor pass. Egypt back in possession. A couple quick passes could set them in on goal, but they're forced to turn it around. Pressed well by Braza, and a little arm to the back there concedes a free kick. Egypt send the ball in. Free kick to the side. Kept in play, driven towards the box. Hit skyward. Egypt are able to control it first under heavy pressure. Very nearly give that away. Takes a very good little lunging kick to bat that away. And that's a good first touch, trying to get that back. Cleaned up instead by Braza. The clearance picked up by Egypt. A chance there, driven towards the goal, just past the net. A little too far for the other Egypt man to pick it up. And then the whistle does come. I believe it would have been offside, or rather it was offside on the far post run there. Not sure if that was the intended play. Didn't look like he was quite going for goal there. But Egypt get on goal fast when given the opportunity. Braza much more able to build something over a little span of time, but both have gotten their chances in front of net. It's a long ball, brilliantly controlled out of the air. A good pass into midfield, opened up wide. Good, brilliant passing as Braza able to hold on to possession. They're pressured back to midfield, where they have tons of space to work with. Now they open up to the right. Cut back into the middle, laid off. Simpson trying to get it back. Instead, Braza send it all the way to the left wing, crossing back in front of the net. Takes a touch off the goalkeeper, and it will be a corner to Braza. Another opportunity off the set piece for the side in white. Been dominating the free kicks. Ball sent in with force, finds a couple feet, nobody in clear possession, and it's finally cleared. Braza able to hold on to that, keep it pinned inside their offensive third. Long ball floated all the way out. And a good play to keep that ball. It's quickly wasted. Just looking at the goal record for both sides today. Braza entered with 38 goals for in 8 matches, 12 goals against, so a 26 differential. As there's a hard foul just on the edge of the attacking third for Egypt. We'll see if the ref goes into his book here. And he does. It's a yellow shown, the first of the game to Braza. Now likely the best free kick opportunity so far for Egypt. We'll see if they attack the goal directly. They try to find the head. Of course, you hear the coach here for Egypt acknowledging the field conditions that could come into play. It's very difficult to control a ball. So you don't necessarily need to place it perfectly, you just need to put it in a good area for chaos. Takes a touch, and that just goes wide, a few feet from the back post. Awkward but intentional redirection. Slightly better one, could have even put that into that bottom corner. But it will be a free kick, or a goal kick rather, for Braza. Sent long by Dwayne, picked back up. Good two-man game there between Omizi and Brian Simpson. They're forced to send it all the way back, kept just in play. Good work by Omar to check in. And there's a giveaway. Egypt with space to work, just a little bit away from the penalty area. They have space on the wing. Trying to find a cross. gets into the box, shouts for a handball. Multiple red shirts shouting there as the ball found two white shirts. Couldn't quite find an offensive target. But the pleas for the handball go unanswered. Braza will make a couple switches here. Three players off and three on. Egypt still on the ball, headed down by Braza and cut off very well. Sent back to the shot stopper. Dwayne will play it out to the right. Coming up, hobbling there. Not sure which player that is, but the Braza man dispossessed. Hoping to draw a whistle. It goes unpunished. Egypt back on the ball, pressured hard. Very nearly giving it away in a dangerous spot. Now Braza is on the ball. The midfield area. Space to run into, they use it. Favoring that right-hand side a little bit is Braza. Been using it more frequently to travel upfield. Though you could say that their best attacks have come from the left. Heavy pressure, there's a giveaway. Egypt running into it. The second defender comes to clean up the mess. Hammers it out of play. It will be an Egypt throw, but Braza can get their defense set. Trying to lay it off and cleared. Heavy touch, but the whistle does come and awards Braza the ball. Very brief extracurricular activities. The teams are arguing a little bit with each other. Free kick to come just a few yards inside their own half. Braza send white shirts forward. Long ball trying to pick them out. It's a good defensive header to get rid of that one. Little collision and then a great first touch ball to spring some space open. Running into it, Chavez. And it's ushered out of play. Good run forward by Hafez. But that Braza defense, once again, coming up big. They had the second best defensive record in the league. 12 goals allowed. The only better defensive record was the 8 allowed by three-legged Crow. The ball's bouncing dangerously around the box. Redirected and a brilliant save. A good touch to keep this one scoreless. That is part of why Braza has been so good at keeping the ball out of their net. A brilliant reaction to dive to his left by the goalkeeper. Dwayne comes up big. Corner to come for Egypt after narrowly being denied the opener. Outswinging ball towards the back post. Taken on the volley, but not quite put on the frame. But if Egypt continue to capitalize on these mistakes, and if they use that very clever first touch passing, these presses could easily give them the opener, as it very nearly did there. Braza have been a little careless with the ball at times, as that seems to have strayed past the line. It definitely has now. Linesman flag came up before it was clearly pushed away from play. Egypt floating it into the box, trying to run into it. 2 red shirts and 1 white, but it found the one in white. And 2 defenders come up big to physically win that ball back. And now here come Braza in space. A good layoff in the midfield, trying to spring forward. Good step around from danger. And then the pass just lets them down as the run was being made. Perhaps a little quick on the run given how well Braza have moved on the wings. They've opted to really use that sideline the whole match. The run cut in away from the sideline. The ball went out wide. It will be a throw to Egypt. Rain still coming down at a decent rate here at Pier 40. It has slowed down from the start of the match, but clearly a big factor here. It's a giveaway from the goalkeeper to space, headed down, trying to run into it. And a great play, swung in front of net, and defended well once more. Braza avoiding another promising move by Egypt. And now run the other way, cut off very well before the league leaders could punish Egypt on the counter. Let's go out of play. I believe it will be a corner coming. Braza finally starting to fill up the box. Ball comes in, over a couple of heads. The third head puts it skyward. Still nothing coming from this one. The second ball in, punched away by the goalkeeper. Egypt looking to clear, and they do. Put it out of play for a throw. Very well done, a great second ball. Very nearly causing some very serious danger. Forced to play all the way back to the goalkeeper, Dwayne. Dwayne pushes it back to the left. Some good short passing, keeping that ball away from danger. Braza moving forward, and there's a good opportunity, running into the box. 1 defender to beat. Gets a shot on, just wide. Oh my goodness, what an opportunity that was. A clear opportunity with the goalkeeper coming out of net, but it's put too far to the right side. It travels past the post. Still scoreless here at Pier 40. Referee saying that it took a touch, so perhaps that's why it was barely kept out. A corner coming here from the far side by Braza. Can't find a teammate, headed clear by Egypt. Good clearance all the way to the other side of the field and all the way back to the goalkeeper. And we'll restart all the way from the top. Space on the left wing. Good dribble and a great sliding tackle to disrupt that play. Trying to turn away from 2 defenders, but Egypt pick it up once more and clear it. Ball is Omar. His pass is blocked. Simpson back into the midfield. A great tackle, but can't quite poke it to a teammate. So Egypt could have had an opportunity once more to counter there. Instead, they'll have to defend, and they do it well to see it out for a free kick or a throw-in, and it actually will go in Egypt's favor. So a great step to see that out of play and take possession back. Pushed into the midfield. Nobody to run onto it for Egypt. Dwayne, the goalkeeper, pushes it forward and right back to the defensive line. Good two-man game in the midfield to spring the attack. It's a good run. It goes out of play off of Egypt. Braza retain it. Throw comes in, booted away, but not fully clear. There's space on the left. Instead, they'll have a shot from distance. Sight on goal, not a bad opportunity, not a bad hit. Just barely let him down. Now we're into the final 10 of this first half of play, still scoreless at Pier 40. Can juxtapose that, the first match, again, that was 6-3. So 9 goals total between the two sides the last time they met. No foul, no advantage, but Braza keep the ball. It's finally steered out of play. Actually kept in play, couldn't see it past the Braza bench, but Egypt able to clear all the way to midfield. That's been the story of most of the second half of this first half. Braza just attacking, Egypt trying to defend and clearing, and then once in a while getting an opportunity to run the other way. They'll want momentum to shift back in their direction. They came so close to opening the scoring. And it took a brilliant stop by Dwayne. But it's impressive that this game has been scoreless on both ends. Some great opportunities. Of course, compared to the first game, you might expect around 4.5 goals per half total. We'll have to make do with 0 so far. A little over 50 minutes total to play tonight. Battle for a loose ball, won by Egypt. It's a long ball forward. No real room to pick that up. It's headed all the way back to Dwayne. Picked up. Good turn by Simpson. Away from danger. Spreads it to the left. Omar dispossessed. 2 red shirts coming the way. A great through ball, just can't be kept by Egypt. It's a good run by Samuel. Looked like he got a first touch to it, but couldn't quite get a second. Egypt with room to run into, looking for an opportunity to shoot. The shot lets him down. Couldn't quite direct that towards the top corner. Going towards that back far post. Entering play for Egypt is their number 10, Zizo. He's immediately pressing, but Braza explode into enemy territory with a brilliant long ball. Red shirts come back to collapse in defense. They win it right back. Good first touch once again in the midfield. Braza doing so well when they need to use that only one touch. A good physical play to disrupt. Braza unable to switch the play. They have so many options out to the left. But most of their attacks, you see, they really just build up on one side, do so well. And it's really only in their own defensive half that they switch the play. And there's a good diagonal ball, trying to pick out a teammate. Good first touch. Trying to lay it off. Too many defenders in the way of that one. clear and nearly sent for an Egypt attack, but it's Braza right back in possession, dribbling into the box, laying it off in front of the net, takes a touch, a heavy one, and it will go out of play. There was a runner on the back post. The ball did find him, but it just glanced off his knee way too hard. Goal kick to Egypt. Final 5 in this first half. A frigid, wet, and windy affair here at Pier 40 in Manhattan. Remarkable that there are players on the field without any sleeves under their uniforms, playing in t-shirts basically. Just have to respect the bravery in these conditions. Near through ball, missed the offensive target, missed the defender sliding to cut it out, and it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now things will slow down. Goalkeeper waiting until he's pressured to pick that ball up. And taking his time to finally hammer it long. Takes a bounce. 2 white shirts try to head it together. And now the Braza defense able to clean that one up. Ball slipping out of the hands of Higazi. Of course, you actually saw that pretty recently in the Premier League, in the Chelsea versus Arsenal match, just the ball slipping out of the hands. But it never entered the field of play, so Egypt did get a second opportunity, though this time it goes out of play, and it's Braza's turn to throw. Same thing happens. Very slippery ball. And the rain having its fair share to say tonight. Braza looking for a switch here. They have opportunities. They took their time a little too much. Pressured a little bit in their own half, and switching it is Braza. Still under pressure, but they finally have some room. Goalkeeper there for it. Good pass out. 3 defenders on the 2 Braza players. There's a little heavy of a step. It will be a foul taken very quickly by Braza. Now they'll open up once more on the right. Again, for a team in their first ever competitive season, Braza have been phenomenal. As they eye their first ever trophy, their first piece of silverware in their debut season. So there's a giveaway. Egypt running the other way. Good slide to intercept. Braza carry cross midfield just for a second before it's poked away. They'll have to try again. Resetting with their center backs. Simpson turns, tries to thread it through. A brilliant ball. Touch can't quite get him past the center backs. Egypt able to avoid yet another promising attacking move by Braza. And now they'll try to spring their own attack on their left wing. Heavy touch, trying to keep it in play. They do keep it in play. Players hit the deck. No whistle comes by the referee. Not sure if the player had entered the penalty area. But for the second time, Egypt calling for a penalty. Great sliding challenge to cut out the counter. Sub for Egypt. Of course, Egypt with a number of current and past Manhattan Celtic players, as well as a number of college players Al-Haddad, Haridi, Lebo, Passam, and Tanios all playing at Manhattan Celtic at one point. Yusuf, who just came off the field at Brooklyn FC. And again, Hafez at Columbia, Samuel at Viterbo in Wisconsin, and Haridi at Hofstra, rounding out the Egypt players' top levels. So there's a ball driven towards the box. A second opportunity, second ball. Can't quite be directed towards goal. Still at the feet of Egypt. Now on the left side, ushered out of play. Time ticking out here in this first half. Still time for a couple more plays. We'll see if Braza has another good attack up their sleeve. Just a touch too heavy for what could have been a great explosive through ball. Now they'll try it again. Long ball over the top. Not cleared, but it will find its way all the way back to goal. And there is the halftime whistle. We are scoreless after 45 minutes here at Pier 40 in Manhattan. Braza FC 0, NYC Egypt 0. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with the second half of play here on Game and Frame.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
That's a good bit of footwork there by Spalding. It's gone for a spaceship shot! It's magnificent by Spalding!
45 minutes left to play here at Pier 40 in Manhattan. We are scoreless in the Gotham Soccer League final between Braza FC in white and NYC Egypt in red. It's been a great match so far despite the 0-0 scoreline, both sides coming so close to finding the match opener. Of course, this is a clear contrast to the first time these sides met this season. It was a 6-3 win by Braza. It's Egypt's first attack, forces a clearance. Will be a throw. Again, the first match 6-3 at Randall's Island. That was in late October. Braza picking up all 3 points en route to an undefeated debut season, their first ever competitive season. They only dropped points once, and that was in a draw. With Braza also sporting the second best goals allowed record in the division, only giving up 12. Fourth place side, Three-Legged Crow, had the best defensive record, giving up only 8. Both sides today level on goals scored in the season with 38 apiece. Though Egypt's 22 conceded give them 10 less in their goal differential. That's 26-16. Of course, the only differential that really matters is the goal differential today. And so far, that is 0 for both sides. Whistle blows. Egypt's ball. The rain still has not fully subsided here. It has calmed down from time to time, but it is still coming down with some force. Of course, the wind along the Hudson River making this a very frigid affair. Of course, you know soccer players, some of them crazy enough to play without any sleeves today. I'm sure we'll see that in January and February as well. So Egypt able to keep that ball in play on the line. Cutting towards the penalty area, trying to find a man at the top, but just eludes him, picked up by Braza. They'll try to move the other way. Through ball, cut out. A little clever move by the Egypt defender. It's a long diagonal ball all the way to the man in white on the left wing. Keeping it in play on the far side, and then the whistle blows against Braza. It will be an Egypt free kick inside their own half. And the story of the first half was truly just Braza attacking relentlessly. They dominated possession, spent so much time in opposing territory, but just couldn't put the finishing touches on their attacks. So offside flag does come up there, halting that Egypt run. But Egypt had their chances too in the first half. A few penalty shouts, a few chances in front of goal, forcing a brilliant save. We remain scoreless in the final. Of course, if we remain scoreless or if both sides match each other in goals in the second half, we will go straight to penalties to decide who wins. Battle in the midfield. The flag comes up just one more time. Egypt attacker barely on the wrong side of his defender. Ball headed down and then ushered forward. Possession finally conceded by Braza inside their own half. Running to the right wing and then looking to cut back. Egypt pressured. They have room, but they just can't find it. But their press is relentless. They've won the ball right back, trying to carry into the box, past a sea of white. And it's finally cleared. Only as far as the edge of the defensive third. That pass can't quite find an Egypt teammate. Braza intercept, but they are pressured heavily. And once again, Egypt take the ball. It's a good layoff. High floating ball into the box. Headed down. Flicked ahead. And instead of clearing, a chance to maybe pick out the run. Headed into the air, and Egypt looking to control. They come away with it. And pass just on the wrong side of the winger there. Communication just letting them down a touch here. But if Egypt can continue these runs, they could make this second half their own. Braza dominated the first 45, but these second 45 are up to anyone. Space for Braza. Trying to feed a through ball. And it takes a great sliding challenge to keep it. Doesn't appear to have strayed out of play until just now. And it will be in Egypt's favor. Egypt pressured. Keep the ball in, but it's straight to the feet of Braza. Shot on goal, but it's wide. A good attempt off the giveaway. But Braza are going to want more to capitalize on these Egyptian mistakes. Of course, this is just the fall season for the Gotham League. We will be back plenty of times in 2025. But for Braza, they're really desperate for silverware to cap off a miracle first ever season. Egypt trying to show why they're so good, why so many of their players played for EPSL and CSL sides, as well as college teams. That ball was nearly sent up to the second level here at Pier 40. It stays down here. Egypt throw, trying to hold them off. Some clever footwork, but can't quite break the lines. Egypt still on the ball, trying to cut it forward. And a shot there, but well offside. Wouldn't have mattered, but the goalkeeper put a stop to it anyway. Glancing header in the midfield. Can't quite send it to another white shirt, and then a little pull down gives Egypt a free kick. Moving it quickly here. A little diagonal ball, not enough power on that one. Egypt retain the ball, trying to thread it through. A little clever flick, heavy touch, and they can't control it. Braza looking to clear. They can't. So there's a lash from distance, not anywhere close to the goal. Now Braza will be able to move out from the goal kick. Played short and back to the goalkeeper, perhaps inviting a press out of Egypt. If Braza invite the press enough, they've opened up. You can already see a giant pocket of space in this midfield area. Now they can try to use it. Egypt do well to collapse into the space and drop back. Braza do well to find a man open in space on the left. Flecked into the middle of the park. A clever back heel, just can't find a teammate. And Egypt looking here takes a brilliant slide to cut out what would have been a clear one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Throw in to come here. But don't forget to tune in here on Game and Frame, your home for grassroots soccer. We have a thrilling slate of matches coming up this weekend, all starting with a Saturday matchup between New York Renegades FC and Brockton FC United. That is the UPSL National Playoff round of 32, a thrilling match in the Renegades playoff opener. Through ball sealed off for Egypt. Braza take over again. But on Sunday, we have 3 EPSL Metro Division or Metro Conference matches coming up. Hoboken FC will take on Lansdowne Yonkers at 4 p.m., followed by Zoom Schneider and Central Park Rangers at 7, and capping it off at 8 p.m. are New York Pancyprian Freedoms as they take on New York Athletic Club. You can watch those right here on Game and Frame, your home for grassroots soccer. Braza dribbling forward. They have an opportunity on the right side, trying to redirect it, and a great chance. Just can't find the inside of the post. It goes about 2 feet wide. The best opportunity of the second frame for Braza. Unfortunate they couldn't direct that on goal. That was a brilliant opportunity. And a mistake they'll want back. Well, Braza, once again, they got the job done in Randall's Island in October. But can they do it on a cold, rainy Thursday night at Pier 40? They'll have an opportunity from a set piece here. Brian Simpson lining up behind it. Body is at the top of the box on the side of that back post. One pair. An attacker and defender near the front post. It will go towards that back post, making a run. Gorgeous space, in on goal. The whistle comes. The flag is up. I was wondering how the Braza man had that much space inside the box. The linesman flag gave me the answer. Though Egypt did well to defend that play anyway. Throw in here. But Egypt can't find another red shirt to throw to. Luckily, they do get the ball back, pressured very heavily. Instead of turning around, they try to force it through that right-hand side. They run out of space to force it. Braza switch sides of the field, but they're under very heavy pressure. A good step, keeping that ball pinned into the corner. Apologize, can't quite see what's going on down there. The referee is waving it for a throw-in Braza's favor. And they'll launch it up the field. Taken right back by Egypt. And once more, possession changing feet over and over again. The ball's in Egypt's hands now, trying to chip it into the box. A good idea, but quite not enough payoff. Good battle for a loose ball in the middle of the park. Finally, ownership established by Egypt, trying to send it forward, but the flag once again puts an end to the play. The attackers are not happy. It seemed to be clearly a foot or two past the defensive line. Now Braza trying to attack. Ball is intercepted. Another substitution for Braza. Two subs, actually, for Braza. Ulysses coming off. Braza on the ball with a throw-in. Pressured, and they lose out on possession. One back in midfield. And now they'll turn it around and reset with the center back. Egypt's line significantly lower than it was earlier in this match, anticipating a long ball. And Braza do well to somehow maintain that ball despite all the red shirts in their way. They open out to the right side, looking for service into the box, cleaned up by Egypt. Headed towards the box. Egyptians get in the way, and it's picked up by the goalkeeper. Rolled out. Left back carrying forward. Good step. Egypt forced to reset, play it back to the wing. Now they're inviting a lot of pressure. A lot of white shirts getting there. And very nearly winning the ball. Good, calm move there to avoid two white shirts. Get that ball switched to the other side as Egypt trying to explore. Once more cut out by Braza. Hammered towards the box, intercepted, but the referee says that just came off the arm. A little too close to the shoulder. The referee says handball. The Egypt defender disagrees. I'm not too sure this is inside the box. Pretty sure it's just on the edge, so there will be no penalty. That's near that half circle. And by far the best chance from a dead ball all night for either side. Directly in front of the net, 20 yards away. What can Brian Simpson make of this one? Surely he'll put it on net. There's 6 red shirts, now 5 in the wall for NYC Egypt. And now a 6th will lie down behind the wall, allowing them to jump and cutting off that low option. Now he'll pop up. He'll defend the option out wide. Simpson strikes it low into the wall. Second opportunity also blocked. Ball is still in Braza's possession. It's stripped away from them. Heavily sent, and it looked like it came off of the referee there. Very heavy ball. Luckily, referee okay. We will have to resume from a dropped ball. This will be in Egypt's possession. Back to the goalkeeper. I didn't quite expect that hypothetical long ball to find a target. But it is unfortunate that the contact with the referee cut what could have been a potential break forward. That ball traveled well too far. Goalkeeper resets for Braza. Opposing territory trying to lay it off there that skips off the attacker's foot. Chested down, back-heeled, very, very good footwork. More clever work by Braza. White shirts will reset with their back line. And this time they'll try things out on the other side. Under pressure now. Very clever. Plenty of space in the middle of the field. In that central channel. In on goal. A shot high. Opportunity wasted. Time and time again. Braza have been knocking on the door, but nobody has answered. Again, these sides, the two highest scoring in the Gotham Soccer League, neither one has shown it today as we remain deadlocked at 0-0 in the second half. Once more, if we remain tied after the full 90, we will go straight to a penalty shootout to decide the winner. Pressured as the ball comes all the way back, nearly won in a very dangerous area. And a second press sends it out of play. It will be a Braza throw. So we are just about halfway done with the second half. Still scoreless. Chance after chance for both sides. Which defense will be the first to break? Pressure in the midfield, trying to dribble away. Doing well. Carrying into Egypt's half. Red shirts all around, trying to find that through ball once more, laying it off into the hands of the goalkeeper. There was a second white shirt crashing in the box, but couldn't quite get there, couldn't quite get favorable positioning. The ball found the safe hands of the goalkeeper instead. Good takeover in the midfield. And a near giveaway. Egypt retained the ball. Reset all the way to the keeper, who's forced to send a long ball towards the midfield that will drift all the way past the touchline. Braza toss it forward, trying to backheel it. Didn't quite pay off. And there's a good ball over the top. Flag stays down, goalkeeper off his line. He gets there first, gets a hand to it, and this time, and now it is the flag coming up to wave the run offside, so it wouldn't have mattered. Linesman holding his flag to let the play develop a little bit. And once again, the rain picks up here at Pier 40. There's barely been a break. At most, it's just gotten a little light, but it has been constant rain tonight in Manhattan. All around New York. Barely kept in on the line. Good slide by Egypt, win them the ball. To enemy territory, nearly the through ball that would have set them open. But the 5 white shirts overpower the 2 red ones. Braza putting another end to Egypt's quick counter. Trying to muscle them off the ball, but not working. Braza finally able to intercept there. Quick turn, carried across midfield, and then the whistle will blow to award a free kick. Right in the center circle. Taken quickly and short. Played to the right. A one-on-one here. Taken on well by Braza, carried forward, second defender and a third come to usher it out of play. It will be a throw. Braza stay on it. Of course, we've seen the difficulty with the rain already. We'll see if this throw is taken short or if he tries to play it a little further in. Finding an Egyptian head instead. Egypt once more exploring. And a poor clearance, gifting them an opportunity. It took a brilliant sliding challenge to cut out, and a great third challenge, and that will put an end. A brilliant solo defensive effort to cut out the Egyptian attack. Braza right back the other way. They're on their left wing. Into the middle of the field. Spread out just a little too far to be taken first time. Now in the right corner. Sent back. Opportunity to touch, maybe shoot, but it's lifted instead towards that little area inside the box. But Egypt clear only as far as midfield. Played all the way back to the shot stopper. Simpson to the midfield. Heavy touch, but able to be retrieved before it goes astray. Good switch. And a through ball, beating the defender, and a great first touch to beat the slide into the box and cut off by a third defender. The fourth clears. The play is not dead yet for Braza. They still are desperately trying to hold on to the ball, and it's finally past them. Trying to counter now. Going the other way, and it's cut out once more. That midfield area has been so dangerous and so difficult for either side to really enjoy continued possession. So the whistle does blow there once again. Guess who won the foul? Brian Simpson. Must be up to 10 fouls won already on the night. Sent all the way back. Goalkeeper will reset. Good work to open up space here, just inside their own half. Good east to west movement by Egypt to keep Braza from moving down the field. They force that ball back and forth and nearly win it there. They do win it here. Chipped ahead. Now a race for the ball. Who wins it? Braza does. Midfield once more. That ball nearly cut out and very unlucky. The ball was intercepted by Egypt, but it just glanced off the Braza man and out of play. Now Egypt pushing forward, a good curved ball. Can they run into it? A good first touch. Second touch around, looking for an option to shoot, laying it off. Is there a shot here? Defenders all in front. They'll likely have to reset the attack. A back heel. And now the play likely dead. What a chance again for Egypt. Just unable to let a ball rip. They just need to take that shot early. They're running out of time as they try to get a little fancy with it. And now Braza looking to build something here, just eluding them. Turn in the midfield, running forward and carrying. Has a man to his left, picks him up. Good first touch, carrying forward, entering the box. One defender to beat, floats it towards the back post. Nobody quite there to reach it. And not quite good enough to put on goal. Omar onto the field now for NYC Egypt. Man on, winning the ball for Egypt. A chance to move forward, space to shoot, and poor connection. We have played half an hour here in the second half, 15 minutes to go. 15 to find what could be the winning goal in the Gotham Soccer League final. The ball from the goalkeeper ends up with a free kick for Braza. So there was a little bit of a hold there. And the player that didn't even look like the ball was heading towards. Simpson has been on most of these set pieces. He's put the ball in pretty good spots. Takes an awkward touch off the Egypt defender, but into the safe hands of the goalkeeper. Nobody quite anticipating that and crashing the box for Braza. Ball hammered into the air all the way down into the offensive third. Egypt on it, trying to control it. They have space just by the goal line. A good step disrupts what would have been a good through ball. And then unable to keep that play alive. Braza have done so well to get at least 4 defenders back almost every single play. And when I say that they have such a good defense, that is exactly why. Good goalkeeping and good defending has kept this game scoreless on numerous occasions. With the way the game is going, seems like it's only really a matter of time before Braza are able to capitalize. But yet we remain scoreless, carrying into opposing territory. Space to touch and move. Defender comes to meet him. Now in that midfield channel, carrying towards the box. Having a go. Another good touch by the goalkeeper. Steers it wide. Not sure if that was destined for the corner. The Egypt goalkeeper putting an end to that one. Seeing it out of play. We will resume from another corner. Yet another set piece here for Braza on the evening. Trying to make something happen through the wind and through the rain. Last quarter of an hour before a penalty shootout. This ball looks to be an in-swinging one to be taken with the left foot. Here it comes. Lofted in. First post, batted away. Not sure if it was the defender or goalkeeper who got a touch to it. Second chance, mispunched by the goalkeeper. The defender there to clear that one. And Egypt awarded with a throw here. It looks like the goalkeeper for NYC Egypt staying down on the floor, possibly in some pain there. Took a swing and missed on the punch there. Not sure if he got bumped into. The defenders had to act quick to lash at that ball, so hopefully not any inadvertent contact from a teammate. Referee having a check. The teammates coming over. We're all set to resume play. Throw in narrowly stays in play. Cleared to midfield. Good turnaround by the Braza captain. And a brilliant ball forward. Can they win the foot race? Just steered out of play. Yet another set piece. Lost count of the Braza set pieces long ago, but they keep coming. In swinging ball once more. Most of the players at the top of the box are near that back post. The last corner went towards the front post. This one also does the same, nearly redirected into the net, but it looked like the goalkeeper got his hands to it. And a great first-time pass. Just can't hold on to that one. It's cleared out of play. It will be a throw for Egypt, but Braza will get their entire defense set with 10 players on their side of the field. See how quickly they dart back to defend. They understand that a goal scored is only as valuable as preventing a goal, especially in crunch time here. Throw for Egypt. Trying to find its way through a sea of people. A few too many attackers and a few too many defenders. A poor clearance, and the whistle does come for Egypt. It will be a free kick, a good opportunity for service into the box, possibly even a shot. Though the way this game has gone, don't fully expect that to be the attack strategy. Two in the wall for Braza. 7 red shirts along the top of the box. An 8th waiting not far away. And it goes, finding a head, but it goes all the way out. It will be a corner. The head was wearing white. So Braza defend, but only enough to earn a second set piece here. And it goes, and out it goes. The second corner to come for Egypt. And it comes, finds a head, looping into the air. Braza killing some time before trying to clear, but it lets them down as they surrender the ball right back to Egypt. Flag stays down on the far side. A brilliant dribble around the defender, having a go into the hands of the goalkeeper. Once again, the shot comes and we remain scoreless. Ball sent out of play, Braza to throw. Sent out once more. Braza will move the sticks forward. We are under 10 minutes to go in tonight's affair. And surely, if anyone finds the net, it could be the winner. Trying to flick cleverly, but it took a good defensive play to stop it in the midfield. Braza go the other way. Opening out to the left, having a go from distance. Way too high, way too strong, and way too wide. It goes out of play. Today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Salt Athletic. Salt Athletic have made the world's freshest, most advanced cleat bag to save athletes and their nearest and dearest from smelly footwear after the game. The Aircase blocks smell using antimicrobial technology that makes for odor-free car rides and houses. Learn more about Aircase and place your order by clicking the link below. Keep it fresh with Salt. Egypt on the ball once more from a free kick. This a few yards just inside their own half. Surely looking to send it long. Try to create chaos along the edge of the box. But instead they'll actually play it a little shorter. Explore their options, and there comes the long ball. But not quite set up enough for it were Egypt. Doing well to cut that off. Pressuring here. And then finally, the ball has a true owner. And a poor giveaway. An opportunity here. Straying away from defenders. Looking for a chance to shoot. Has a go. Looked like it came off the goaltender. And it will be out for another corner. A brilliant save off a poor giveaway. and we enter the final 5 minutes of play. 0-0. Corner to come. What can Egypt do? The set pieces have been improving in number and quality. A third corner in just a number of minutes for Egypt. Sent in high, all the way past the back post. And it escapes play without finding anybody on the field first. Again, while some Gotham final matches have gone to a golden goal extra time, tonight's will go straight to a penalty shootout to decide the winner if nobody finds the net in these 5 minutes. Bouncing ball, cleaned up finally. And another scramble for possession before it's finally settled. Braza on the ball. Trying to turn in midfield. It's picked off by Egypt. And the foul does come. Braza shift into defense. Once again, 7 white shirts already back. The 8th and 9th following. And now all 11 players for Braza inside their own half, all looking to defend. Once again, it's played to the wing instead. They'll try to service from there. They'll move up the field. Still on the right. It's finally picked off by Braza. Can they counter here? There's space in the midfield. Can they use it? Instead, it's sent to the player in front. Takes a touch, carrying into the box, taken down by a challenge. The whistle blows. Referee points to the spot. It's a penalty in the final 5 minutes. Braza with an opportunity to win it from the spot. And we'll see if there's any card accompanying that. Could have been denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Referee having a word with the Egypt players. But regardless, the chance is brilliantly clear for Braza. After so much time passed without a goal, it finally comes down to this. Almost 44 minutes played in the second half of a scoreless but brilliant final. Braza looking to win it. Egypt once more relying on their goalkeeper to keep this one out. More time ticking off the clock. We'll see if the referees have any to add past the 45. But 44 minutes have passed finally into the last of regulation. And it started off with a penalty. The nerves are flowing. Stepping up. Has a go. Into the corner! Braza take the lead! Braza, surely! Brilliantly taken, slotted into the right bottom corner. Power and placement enough to beat the Egyptian goalkeeper. And it's Braza 1, Egypt 0, with the final seconds ticking off the clock. Couple of substitutions coming on for Egypt, putting all attackers forward. But regulation has more or less ended here at Pier 40. And it took 90 minutes before we finally found the opening goal. Braza, from the spot, take the lead. A heartbreaking way for Egypt's fall season to possibly end. But they'll send everyone forward, possibly even their goalkeeper. Ball takes a touch, bouncing around. They'll need everything here. Flicked forward, Braza pick it up, trying to steer it. If they clear it, that should do it. They rocket the ball all the way to the other field here at Pier 40. The referee pointing to his watch, saying that he will add time, especially for this moment now with the ball sent well into the distance. So this will not count against the 90. Dying moments. If Egypt can miraculously find the net, they can send this to a penalty shootout. But the 90 minutes have passed. It's all in the hands of the central referee. The ball comes off the Egypt attacker. Defenders clear. Still not over. Another throw for the Egyptians. Now stepping over to have a word. The players believe he pulled out the yellow there. Throw coming in. Headed away, but not cleaned out. Finally, Braza clear all the way to midfield, headed by the goalkeeper, who's strayed all the way towards opposing territory. And a good touch there. Goalkeeper will have to race all the way back. It's kept in play. A brilliant move forward. Takes a good defensive move to keep Braza from challenging for a second. The whistle blows. It will be an Egyptian free kick. Referee will keep it playing. Possibly the final attack here for Egypt. The final attack in this match. Moves forward, dribbling over midfield, headed down, still in play. Egypt keep it in on the touchline, flick it ahead, a brilliant move, flag comes up, putting an end to that. That could have been the chance Egypt needed. But now that's likely it. Braza can take their time, kill this one off. Sent long into the air. Battle in the midfield, picked up by Braza. They send it all the way to the corner. That should do it. Floated towards the box. It would have been knocked in for a second, if not for that defensive clearance. It will be a corner for Braza. But now there's little to no doubt about what will happen. The chances have come and gone for Egypt. Braza holding on to a 1-0 lead. They have the ball. They have a corner. And they'll play it short. Just play keep away. Whistle comes. Egypt take over all the way by their corner flag. And we are still going. It is 11:59 p.m. here at Pier 40 in Manhattan. And now the temper is starting to boil over a little bit. Braza players forced to be separated from Egypt. You don't want this game to get ugly here. Some words and taunts exchanged. Yellow card shown. And a red card shown now. Sent off. It's an Egypt player. I'm not sure who exactly was sent off there. May have been the Braza man instead, but regardless, it should not matter. The ball skips all the way in on goal, and there is the final whistle. In their first ever competitive season, Braza FC pick up silverware. They win 1-0 off a penalty in the 90th minute, and they take down NYC Egypt and win the Gotham Soccer League Division 1 final. A wild match here at Randall's Island, and it took all 90 minutes before the first goal. 9 goals scored between the two sides the first time they faced off, but only one tonight, and it was the winner.
Ahora, un saludo grande al Tontín, a la fritura, a la familia entera en Cuba y también al Honti. Aaroncito, un besito. Dale. Thank you.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The salt air case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
That's the good bit of footwork there by Spalding. It's gone for a spaceship shot! It's magnificent by Spalding!
Hi, I'm here with Victor and Brian.
Yeah, Victor.
A brilliant finish to this match, 1-0. It took all 90 minutes to finally find that first goal. It came from the penalty spot. What can you tell me just about the moment and stepping up to that?
You know, I missed a one-on-one that first play, and it was killing me. So when I got the pen, it was just like I had to put it away. You see those guys over there? I had to do it for them. And shout out to Charlie. He hurt his leg in 2 games ago, so that goal was mostly for Charlie. Get better, Charlie.
Really physical affair. You won maybe 15 fouls in this match. What can you tell me about how you approached this physical game and just pushing your team forward?
I mean, we knew with the rain and being late and being a final, it was going to be physical. And we knew that if we matched them physically, we're the better team on the ball. So we matched them physically, and then the quality showed in the end.
All right. Of course, this is the first competitive season for Braza, and it's finishing with silverware. What can you tell about what that means for the squad moving forward?
Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. We have a bunch of ballers in our team, and the only way is up.
We'll be Cosmo soon, and we'll win that as well.
All right. Thanks, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Take care.
you.
Get safe. Get warm. All right. Thanks for tuning in here on Game and Frame. We'll be here next time. Take care.